Well, to me, Jed was the love of my life. I learned so much from Jed about how to treat people, how to be grateful for things. Through it all, no matter how sick he felt, he always threw on a jeans, belt, button-down, sport coat, and had a pocket square.
Jed loved to play the guitar. He loved music. He was a great skier. He had tremendous curiosity. He had a kind heart. What I learned about my son was that, yes, he was all those things, but he was so much more.
I never really wanted to believe how serious it was. There was one night where I was alone in the apartment and Jed was upstate with his parents, and I came across the discs with his scans and the readouts talking about the size of the different, tumors that he had. And I was comparing one against another and just looking at it being like, oh my God, it grew so fast. How is that possible? And just kind of not believing what I was looking at. And at that very moment, understanding how aggressive the cancer was is what occurred to me. But I still thought they have to figure this out, because there's no way that, the end is going to, there's no way that it can end in the way that it did.
The question of treatment and how could he be treated, the answer was there is no what I call yellow brick road for treatment. There's, since they did not know where the cancer started or where its primary was, there was no protocol that would assure some form of positive outcome. It was primarily intelligent guesswork. That continued after we consulted formally or informally with experts. The answers always came back that his primary oncologist was doing the right thing, and the nature of his effort to slow Jed's cancer down were the appropriate measures.
I was on a business trip. Mark called and said, Jed wants you to come home. I said, are you sure? He's like, Tiffany, he's never asked for you to be by his side, but it's up to you if you want to come or not. And, obviously I made the decision to come, of course.
While he may have changed what he was hoping for during the 6 months between his diagnosis and his passing, it was always hoping for something that would give him more life, more time, more opportunity for science to catch up with his disease. And we'd come to learn that a rare cancer diagnosis is a death sentence.
Rare cancers are not rare. They represent up to 25% of new cancers diagnosed annually in the United States. But despite their combined prevalence, compared to more common malignancies, such as colon, breast, and lung cancer, rare cancers remain underfunded and a low research priority for scientists, industry, and lawmakers. The Jed Ian Taxel Foundation is dedicated to support investigation, clinical trials, and services for patients diagnosed with rare cancers. However, before we can make meaningful progress, the spectrum of rare cancers has to be defined. We really don't know the boundaries of rare cancers. The foundation has to focus their efforts. Scientists, investigators, industry, lawmakers, all must be focused on defining rare cancers before progress can be made. To that end, the foundation, in conjunction with Columbia University Irving Medical Center, is conducting an international conference that will bring experts from all over the country together to define, discuss, and coordinate a path forward.
The Jed Foundation is one of the only charities whose sole focus is to empower scientific discovery, clinical trials, and improve treatments for rare cancer patients and their families. As a donor, I was impressed with the stellar advisory board of medical experts who will guide investments in science. And the partnerships formed with organizations like Cycle for Survival will help ensure a new generation becomes determined to defeat rare cancers.
Jed's legacy is about making people better. This isn't just some fluff thing of give your money. My wish is that those that are affected by rare cancer will be helped by the research that this foundation can help to provide. This foundation wants its roots in science. We want the money to be funneled into the correct research facilities and programs. We really want a cure.